What's good again, beautiful people? I hope you're having a wonderful and an amazing day wherever you are in this world. So I came across this video, right? I was watching this movie and something struck me while watching this movie, and I want you guys to check it out because really and truly we're going to hear what the Bible has to say about this matter and if it applies to us. All right, as you see the title, you might be an infinite or somebody who is an infinite, and we're going to understand what that really means. All right, so hear what, check this video out and let us see what is happening with this. All right, so we're going to watch this video, and I'm going to share scripture from the Bible, what this may be talking about.
You are an infinite. Evan Macaulay, diagnosed with schizophrenia at 14 after carving the words "look inside" into your chest with a box cutter. Look inside. Why those words? Which one of these is yours?
Look, you could skip the whatever the hell this is because none of that is mine.
Was it yours?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Jesus! Every time you say, "I don't know," this trigger gets pulled. Is it yours?
Look, I don't know.
Are you out of your mind? Last chance, Evan. Is this yours? Hello, old friend.
Oh, get in.
This isn't your first life, Evan. You are an infinite. You've lived and died 1,000 times.
You're talking about reincarnation.
If you can remember who you were, you will understand who you can become.
Wow, guys, there you have it. That movie, you can find it on, I don't think it's probably on Netflix, or you can find it on Amazon Prime Movies. So I was watching this movie, and there are certain things that are in movies, guys, that really stand out, and it makes you question a lot of stuff that happens in our reality, because the directors and the writers of movies read books, they study, they find whatever they're doing, right, from books and so on, and from reality turn it into fiction or so on. Now the movie is titled Infinite, right, starring Mark Wahlberg and I don't remember the other guy name, the African American guy. And as you see, Mark is an infinite. He grew up thinking he was schizophrenic, right, meaning he's out of his mind, always having weird dreams, always having some stuff, thinking that he was here before, he existed, or he had lives before. And you see, in the long run, they found him and they started to explain to him that he is in fact an infinite, right, that he had lived many lives before, many lives before, but in different bodies, and the consciousness and the mind still remember. Now Mark has his own personality. Yes, he has his own personality, and the other guy before him, Treadway, they call him, his name is Treadway, right? That consciousness is called Treadway. Now the actor Mark in the movie, he had his own personality and so on, but he had the consciousness of Treadway, or the mind, or the spirit of Treadway, which is being reincarnated for generations and generations. Now, the other guy wanted to stop this cycle. No, he wanted to stop this whole thing because he's saying it's driving him crazy. He can't manage it anymore. Now, the other ones are also the protagonist and the antagonist. The protagonist wanted to prolong life because the antagonist is going to destroy life on earth, and if there's no life on earth, then there will be no infinite or reincarnation. Now let's hear what the Bible has to say about what the Infinite movie is talking about, or where you could possibly get this text from, because you have to question this sometimes in the people, and that's why I'm sharing it. You have to question it, and you have to ask yourselves, what am I seeing here? Right now, turn to Ecclesiastes 1 and reading from verse 9. It says this: the thing that hath been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done, right, is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. Oh God, wow. I read this scripture years ago. Now I came across this video, and I'm saying, how many times you heard people, even on the internet, or people who you have known in your lifetime, said that they feel as if they have been here before, or a particular location, they feel as if they have been there before. You understand? Or some memories or dreams just constantly in your head, and you're saying you have never seen this in a movie, you've never read this in a book, nobody ever mentioned this to you, but yet still you have this dream, or have this nightmare, whatever it is, or have this particular memory of doing a particular thing. Now the movie make it looks fiction, right? But we can still pick sense out of this fiction movie and understand that consciousness, this is what the author here in Ecclesiastes said. He said consciousness will always be, as long as there is an existing earth, there's an existing mind, consciousness will always be. And he said the thing that art, you understand, will be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. There's nothing new under the sun to us living in this present day. Somebody else did it already. That consciousness is there already, and it might find its way in somebody living in our present day. You understand me? So I watch these movies, I watch these clips, and I'm saying you can really understand where these directors and writers are going with these things. Even if they use mere actors, you can still pick sense out of nonsense people and see in the Bible what it is speaking about. Let me read it again for you. It said in Ecclesiastes, I'm going to put it across the screen. It said, the thing that hath been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. And I can go down to verse 10. It says, is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new? It's a question mark. It hath been already of old time, which was before us. Wow. He said, is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new, right? It hath been already of old time, which was before us. Now, me and you out there in the diaspora and other countries, you have your own personality, you have your own mindset, but there's a particular consciousness that never dies. They said energy never dies, right? Because they use a sign like this to say it's infinite and put it across the screen. That sign that it goes round in a circle. So even if it takes 100 years or 1,000 years, that consciousness goes around and comes back with a different personality, but it still can pick the memory and the knowledge from it. You understand? So guys, I'm just saying this to say you might be an infinite, or you know someone who might be an infinite. Understand? And many Christians out there, we run away, our believers in God, we run away from knowing certain information. But I'm just gonna bring certain information to you and break it down in a simple context where you can find it in the scripture. Join me guys tomorrow. Join me tomorrow as I show you in the scripture proof of reincarnation, right? And spirit that never dies. Look at this birdie. Guys, a bird just come and pitch right here. It's because I couldn't flip the camera. Bird come and pitch right here and say hi. Even the bird down the road know that I'm talking facts. I'm talking reality. Even the bird know. Understand me? So join me tomorrow as we dissect reincarnation in the scripture and find another word for it. Because reincarnation probably sound too big on other religions, but we're gonna break it down. So this is Set in Stone, and I'm your host Tyrone. See you guys in the next video, and be sure to subscribe, click that bell so you never miss the daily uploads. Alright, so peace, and peace be still in your life, and one love. Alright, see you guys soon.